Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Desiree and I am sharing videos about how I have been able to heal myself naturally only by using food and supplements. And today I wanted to talk about what I eat in a day. So I wanted to give you guys examples of exactly what I eat from the moment that I wake up all the way to my very last meal in the evening. So I wanted to give you guys an idea exactly how I prepare it and what it looks like. So if you're interested, then keep watching. Good morning. It is about 5:30 in the morning and I am making my lemon water. So I just start by cutting my lemon in half and then I just juice the lemons into my mason jar. And then I'll just add my 32 ounces of water to the lemon juice. And I'll add just a little squeeze of honey. And I'll add some ginger powder as well. And then I just give it a really good mix until the honey has kind of dissolved. And then I like to just sit down and enjoy my lemon water while I journal. Now to make the celery juice, I am just rinsing all of my celery just to make sure it's nice and clean. Even though the packaging says that it has been pre-washed, I always like to wash it because sometimes I do find a little bit of dirt or maybe some insects. And then I just juice it using my Omega juicer, and I will link my juicer below so that you know exactly which one that I have. I love it. I've had it for 4 years and it still works just like new. This is kind of like a meditative process every morning. And then I just serve it using a strainer. And this will typically give me about 32 ounces exactly, just using an entire Costco bag. And then once the celery is ready, I like to sip on my celery and kind of just sit on the couch and, just get into a very meditative state and just be thankful for everything that I have. Now I will be making my breakfast, which I'm making my healing green smoothie. So I just add about 2 to 3 handfuls of my power greens, which is spinach, kale, and chard. And I usually buy this from Costco. So I stuff in those greens. And I'll add usually just 1 banana. You can use fresh or frozen. I'm using frozen just because I didn't have any ripe fresh bananas. And then I'll also add about 2 cups of frozen wild blueberries, along with 1 cup of frozen mango. And then I'll add this entire carton of coconut water. It's about 16 ounces. I'll add some ginger that has been washed. And then I like to add 2 dates that are pitted. So I take out the pits just to make it extra sweet. And now I'm adding Atlantic Dulse, which is recommended by medical medium. I also like to add about a tablespoon of chia seeds just for the omega-3s. And then I've also lately been adding beet powder for extra, healing benefits as well. And then I also like to add about a tablespoon of spirulina powder, which is also recommended by medical medium.
And I also add about a tablespoon of barley grass juice powder as well, which is also recommended by medical medium. And then that is it, you guys. Just go ahead and put the top on and mix on a high-speed blender. And then I just serve. And typically this will make about 2 servings. So I'll have, 1 serving, and then maybe about an hour later or 2 hours later, I'll have the rest of the serving. And I know the color doesn't look that pretty, but honestly, it's delicious. I know that you guys would love it. I hope you give it a try. It's the best and super, super healing. And now for brunch, I am making oatmeal. And I'm just adding gluten-free rolled oats. And I'm adding some pumpkin spice, a teaspoon of vanilla extract, a tablespoon of ground chia seeds, and give it a good mix. I also will add 1 banana. And then I'll also add in about half a cup of water, and I'll put it in the microwave for about 2 minutes. And then once it comes out of the microwave, I like to add the frozen wild blueberries, give it a good mix, and add a splash of oat milk on top to kind of cool it down. And then once I give it a good mix, I will put it back in the microwave for about 30 seconds just to kind of warm it up if it got too cold. And then I'll add apple slices. Give some treats to the dogs. They love apples. It's their favorite. And then I also like to add dates. So I just cut them open, take out the pit, and then I will just chop up the dates into little squares. Bailey wants some more, but there is no more for him. It's for me. And then I just add everything to the oatmeal. Give it a nice mix. And you guys, this is just so delicious.
I hope you guys have been enjoying what I have prepared this morning so far. So I have just made my oatmeal, and it is kind of like my mid-morning brunch, I would say. I like to eat it maybe around 10:30, 11. When I start to get a little bit hungry, I like to have oatmeal to kind of just satiate and satisfy my hunger. Oatmeal is so hearty and so comforting and so warm, and I feel like it's perfect for this season when it is cold and gloomy outside. This just makes me feel it makes me feel super warm and cozy. So I hope that you guys enjoyed how I made this. It's super simple. And it, you can whip it up super quickly, and it tastes so good, you guys. It's very sweet, and it has so many fruits in it that kind of just make it extra sweet. And the dates chopped up inside is just everything. I think you're really gonna like it. All right, so now I will be showing you guys what I'm gonna make for lunch. It's super easy, you guys. So literally what I did is I had a baked potato that I made yesterday. I made it in the oven at, I think I put it at 420 degrees for 1 hour. I put multiple sweet potatoes, and then I like to kind of, batch them, because that way I'll have them throughout the week, and it's easier for me to just whip up, lunch or dinner or whatever I'm making. So for lunch, I have a sweet potato that's already been baked. I have some steamed veggies. I have broccoli, mushrooms, carrots. So I just basically steamed these veggies, and then I added a little splash of coconut aminos to season it, to make it taste good. I added maybe about like half of a tablespoon of organic Dijon mustard, and a little bit, about same thing, about half a tablespoon of maple syrup. So once I put that in my veggies, I just give it a good mix. I don't know if you can see that. Just mix that up really good. It gives it a nice flavor. So I'm getting my veggies. And then I'll also be adding some coconut curry chickpeas that I made yesterday for lunch, and I had some left over, so I'll use that today. And this is all organic, gluten-free, and vegan. This brand is called Bean Vivo Organics. We just recently found these. I think we found it at the grocery outlet bargain market. That's like a hidden gem. They sell so many yummy like plant-based and organic, gluten-free packaged products that are actually healthy. They're made with whole foods. So I have my protein here, I have my starch, and I have my veggies. So basically what I do is I just cut the sweet potato down the middle. I open it up like a little boat. You see that? And then I'll just pour my beans in. I didn't bring a spoon over, probably should have. Have my little beans. And then I like to add the veggies right in there as well. So I like to make space like right in here, like a little boat. And I'll just add some veggies right in there on top. All right, looks a little messy. I'll give you guys kind of a close up so you can see it. So that is it, you guys. Super duper easy lunch. It is delicious. It fills you up, and you're basically getting all your nutrients. You have your veggies, you have your starch, and you also have your protein in the beans. Win-win. Love this meal. So simple to make. My pro tip is to always batch cook your potatoes and your sweet potatoes in the oven. I usually will do that on a Sunday, and I'll just meal prep like that. Like I'll just put them in the oven, and I wash them up really good, stick them in the oven at about, on a baking sheet at about 420, leave it in for an hour. Also really important, you either have to poke holes inside the potatoes or you can cut off the ends. That works the same as well. And it cooks them to perfection. And they kind of like caramelize in the oven. Tastes delicious. So there you have it, guys. Super easy lunch. And I'm gonna go ahead and eat this because I am starving. I just got back from picking up my son from school and I am very hungry. So let's just see how this tastes. So good. Delicious. The mix between the veggie mix that I made with the coconut curry chickpeas, amazing. Hope you guys make it, and I hope you guys enjoy. All right, guys, we are back and we are getting ready to make dinner. I have this amazing little helper in the kitchen who is washing my potatoes, getting them nice and scrubbed and clean. Good job, bud. Make sure you wash them really well with water. We don't want any suds or anything left. Then we just take the potatoes and I'm gonna slice them into like little squares. And then I'm just gonna add them to this cold water with ice and let them soak. All right, so all potatoes have been chopped and washed. and they are just soaking in this cold water with ice. And basically why I do this is because since I don't use oil in the oven, this helps to get them nice and crispy without having to use oil. So a little trick, I let it soak for about an hour, and then after that hour, I will season them and stick them in the oven, and I will show you that process in a second. All right, so it is dinner time, and I am ready to go ahead and bake the potatoes. So I rinsed the water out of the potatoes, and now I'm just gonna place them on a baking sheet. All right, so I had a lot of potatoes, so I had to kind of put some on the other side of the other baking sheet. And now I'm just gonna add frozen veggies to the baking sheet. The easiest thing in the whole world. These are from Costco. They are the stir-fry vegetable blend. So I literally just pour it on the baking sheet. And then I just kind of spread them out. And Poppy got some. Is it good? It's frozen. Must not taste too good. Okay. Now that I have my veggies ready, then I season everything. So the first thing that I season everything with is adobo seasoning. I love this stuff. Tastes delicious. I kind of just like sprinkle it on. And I also will add some paprika, smoked paprika. I really like how that tastes on the potatoes as well. I'll sprinkle it on. And then I also add just a little bit of sea salt, not too much. And I like to use the Celtic sea salt. It's the one that Medical Medium recommends. So I guess it's like the healthiest sea salt. And now they're ready to be placed in the oven. And then we're gonna put it for, I typically put it for about, I would say like 25 minutes, and then I'll check on it and see how everything's doing. And if it needs more time, I'll add more time. That easy. All right, so we're gonna check it, and it looks like, I would say it needs a little bit more time. No, I think it's good. I think it's ready. All right, so I think we can go ahead and take it out. Okay, we're gonna put it right over here, and I just let it cool off. All right, now we're gonna make the sauce for the veggies. And basically what you need is half a lemon. You're gonna squeeze the juice of that lemon. Then we need a tablespoon of organic Dijon mustard, if I have enough, hopefully. Okay.
There you go.
Then we're gonna add a tablespoon of maple syrup, and we're also going to add just a little bit, I'd say maybe like half a tablespoon of coconut aminos. And then just mix it all together. And this is the magic sauce that makes the vegetables taste so delicious that even my son likes it.
Yep.
It's the magic sauce, right, Aiden?
Yeah. Tastes so good.
So good. It's like a sweet and sour mix. Delicious. All right. Now, we're going to put the veggies in here. So, Aiden, if you want to come on over here.
Yep.
And we are going to put our veggies inside of this bowl. Now we just give it a good mix.
Yeah, to get it in that sauce.
Yeah, get that saucy and yummy flavor that even kids like. Smells delicious. So this is what it looks like plated. It is literally half potatoes, half veggies. Very balanced meal, incredibly delicious, and so easy to make, which is the most important thing ever. If you're a mom, you know what I mean. You don't want to spend all day in the kitchen. So super easy, delicious, and most of all, extremely healing. So I hope you guys give it a try and I hope you like it. It's delicious. So good. For dessert, I am having dates and I add sun butter and chocolate chips, and it tastes like a little mini Snickers. I like it a lot. And it tastes good, super healthy for you, helps your digestion, which I need more than ever right now because I am pregnant. So all the dates for me. So just remove the pits, take them out. And then I add sun butter. Just a little dollop in each one, just to give it that little Snickers flavor. And then the best part, I use chocolate chips. This is from Enjoy Life. They are gluten-free, they are plant-based, vegan, they're super allergen friendly. This is my favorite chocolate chips. And they're dark chocolate. And I'll just add 3 little chocolate chips to each one. And these are my little date boats. They taste delicious, you guys. They're amazing. All right, you guys, so this is literally everything that I eat in a day. Just gives you an example as to what you can eat on a plant-based medical medium lifestyle. It is super easy and it's so delicious, you guys. Just my tip is to keep it simple. Don't try to overcomplicate things. Keep it super simple. Bring in whole foods, bring in vegetables, starches, and proteins like beans. And this dessert, honestly, so easy, tastes delicious, and it's so healthy for you. So I really hope that this has served you as inspiration or given you ideas as to what you can do to implement more whole foods into your diet and hopefully help you on your healing journey. So again, thank you so much for being here. I'm sending you so much love and so much light. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day or evening, and take care.